Hey family, I just kind of wanted to tell you guys that something happened last Wednesday with Alyssa, my middle child. She fell off her bike, and I wasn't around, but she had fell off her bike. She went with a bike ride with her dad and her sister, and they came back. I couldn't even recognize my daughter's face. It was completely blood everywhere, and I knew to take her to the emergency room, and we took her to the emergency room, and she got a couple of stitches, and they did some CT scans just to make sure, and what we thought that was just going to be a couple of stitches. And going home, they found something unusual on her CT scan, and they rushed her to a really good children's hospital for a neurosurgeon. Something was going on with her spine, and come to find out, and this was last Wednesday, we just got home today, come to find out, we've been there for in the hospital for about 6 days. Everybody was so awesome, the nurses, the doctors, everything. Come to find out, she has something super duper rare, which is something called a cervical absence of her, a congenital absence of her cervical pecticle, which is just a long word for she was born without one of her pecticles in her spines, in the C4 and C5. Specifically, the C5 pecticle is absolutely missing, and so she was born that way, and had nothing to do with her accident. However, both her C4 and C5 is also a little dislocated, and again, they don't know if she was born with the dislocation as well as the missing pecticle, but they really just don't know. So that's where I've been, and I kind of just wanted to let you guys know to please pray for me and my family. And she has to be in a neck brace for about 3 weeks. It's so rare. They said there was only 70 cases in the books. Only 70 cases in over, 60 years, 60, 70, 80 years. So that's a very long time. And they even laughed and said she's exceedingly rare. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys. When I got back, I hadn't been tending to my flowers in over a week, and we got back, and these zinnias are awesome. I love the little wildflowers. But yeah, that's what's been going on, and I do want to continue to talk about the commandments and all of that goodness, but for right now, I'm just kind of taking it easy with my family for a minute. But I love you guys all, and if you got any prayers, please post them down, or my email is ANNE@yahoo.com. So yep, life goes on, and the Lord absolutely was there with us and comforting me through it. I've never been so clear-headed in my life. I know it's the supernatural of God's hand keeping me calm, and He's comforting me with His warm hugs, as well as my daughter, and it could have been way worse. So but yeah, so I love you guys. Have a blessed one.